David Sakuski, number 11, Daniel Kasatin, and number 15, Papoose Nabia. Now let's meet the starting lineup for Hamilton Heights. Number 3, Jordan Rawls. Number 4 is Rosa Angelo. Number 20, Samson Rossetti. Number 33, Jason Jacobo. And 34, Euros Dustin.
And welcome into our night camp here tonight. Hamilton Heights and Mountain Mission here for the final game of the night. Hamilton Heights in those white uniforms going right to left. Mountain Mission in the blue uniforms going left to right. And so opening tap played back, and now Mountain Mission will bring it up into the front court. Challengers here led by Daniil Kasatkin. The wing to Suzuki. Now back down the lane. Nice little give and go. We got a whistle and a foul on the post.
We want to thank everyone for tuning in to our featured game of the night.
Jordan Rawls will pick up his first foul. That's team first as well.
We're streaming live from Fort Bluff Camp Campus up on Dayton Mountain, the home of NACA sports.
As Tamba's free throw falls. And a 1-0 lead for Mountain Mission. They fall back to their man-to-man defense here. Hamilton Heights in the front court, trying to get things started up offensively here. Rawls on the wing to Rosentsov. Now in the post it goes for Jatobo. Back out front, long three. That's off the mark by Jordan Rawls. Rebound put back up, no. A whistle and a foul in the post. Papoose Mbia is first foul. And team first to the free throw line for Hamilton Heights goes Udash Plavic. Udash, a 7-1 center from Serbia. Free throw there rattles in. Lest you think he is the smaller one in this group, there's Jatobo, who's back defensively right now, who's 6'11", 290 pounds. I like to have that in your front court. 6'11" and 7'1". Sure.
I'd like to have him on my defensive line.
yeah, that too. We're tied at 1, 7:05 to go in the first quarter. Down the lane, that pass deflected, picked up underneath. That won't go. And the board to Plavsic. As Plavsic gives it up now to Rawls, and Hamilton Heights will get things started. Jatobo on the wing for Rawls, and the post for Plavsic. Now swings it all the way back around. Good ball movement here for Hamilton Heights, and now stolen away. As back up with it comes Kasatkin for Mountain Mission. Off to Suzuki. He'll fire a three. That's off the mark. And it will be Hamilton Heights basketball.
He's going to wake this crowd up. A lot of Hamilton Heights faithful here from neighboring Chattanooga.
Rolls into the front court. Little step through, throws up a runner. That rattles around and in. Jordan Rawls with the bucket. Now a 3-1 lead for the Hawks. And that pass picked off. Out on the run, the layup good by Jordan Rawls. And it's a 5-1 lead. So front court it comes. Want to work left side. Runner in the lane is blocked and taken away by Jatobo. Rawls out front, gets a step, kicks it out from the wing. Not collected back by Ruzentsev. And Rawls to set things up here. In the post it goes. Ruzentsev fires. No. Jatobo almost got undercut. And back to the way comes Kasakin for Mountain Mission. Tried to fling it back outside. Up top three ball is no good by Mbia. Back to the way, pass deflected. Ruzentsev missed the first time, but then lays that in. Euros with the bucket. And it's a 7-1 lead for Hamilton Heights and a full timeout to Mountain Mission. 4:53 to go in the first. We'll take a break. Back with more NACA basketball in just a moment. Kasakin on the far side, left it off in the post. Flo Thamba's pass is deflected and stolen away. And it will be Mountain Mission basketballs. Into the lineup comes Ian Lee.
Check it out, quick replay of this. Mountain Mission player tried to knock it off the Hamilton Heights player. And the Hamilton Heights player returned the favor. Got the last word.
Good defense there from Jatobo. Back to the way comes Hamilton Heights. Now they'll set up offensively, down to 4:15 to go in the quarter.
Jatobo, only a junior.
That's unbelievable. Out front, good pass underneath. Jatobo has that blocked by Thamba. And as back the other way comes Mountain Mission. In front, Suzuki. Off to Kasakin now. Gets a screen and throws that away. Now on the run down the lane. Little step through layup is good by Jordan Rawls. Now a 9-1 advantage. Lee with it. Back out front to Suzuki. Lee spins in the lane, gives it off to Thamba. Good little up and under move and scores. Boy, nice job by Flo Thambas. Now a 9-3 lead for Hamilton Heights. Out front, deep three. That's off the mark. Thamba with the board, off to Kasakin. Goes on the wing to Suzuki. And we got whistle and must be a travel here on the near side. So Kevon Ellis and Trey Edwards in the lineup for him tonight. Also, Weza Panzo now flicks that outside. 3 ball, that won't go from Ellis. And Mountain Mission to bring it up. As Kasakin flings it off far side to Suzuki. Trying to work back up front. Lee with it, got a step down the lane, throws up a runner and scores. Boy, that's a quick little layup from Ian Lee. Rawls up front. Up front, Ellis trying to work it around the top here. Up top, 3 ball, that won't go from Plavsic. And now Lee to bring it up. Lee goes off on that left side. Runner by Suzuki won't go. Rebound deflected away and now collected by Plavsic. They kick it up, 3 ball in the corner. That's no good. Now Kasakin will bring it up into the front court. Daniil off on the wing to Suzuki. Far side to Yusef Adrabu. And Lee down the lane. Nowhere to go. Back to Kasakin. Under a minute to go now in this first quarter. Suzuki backs it out again. Hands it off to Kasakin. Lee got a step. We got a reach-in foul on Jordan Rawls. His second and team second. Kuba Olchinski in the lineup for Mountain Mission, and Yannick Le Guin into the lineup for Hamiltonites. Alley-oop on the inside, thrown behind Tamba, and it will be Hamiltonites basketball. This has not been what you would call a high-scoring first quarter of basketball. Just a 9-5 game with 30 seconds to go in the quarter. Ellis swings it off into the corner. 3 ball there. That won't go by Edwards. And we got a whistle and a foul down low. So Weza Panzo with the foul. That'll be the first on Panzo and team third. Suzuki on the wing. Back outside to Lee. It's deflected, now stolen away. 2 seconds, 1, and they will not get the shot off. The end of 1, 9-5 is the lead for Hamiltonites. Take a break, come back with quarter number 2 in a moment. You're watching the NACA tournament. Start of quarter number 2. Hamiltonites with the basketball leading 9-5. Inside, nice little spin move by Uros Plavsic.
So we do have some highlights. We're going to collect some more and play them at halftime.
Down the lane, all the way in, missing the layup.
Ooh.
Was Wachinski, and good defensive play. Sparks the fast break on the other end, and then Kevon Ellis could not finish. So back it comes to Hamiltonites. Kasakin working left side, got cut off. Spins it back out front to Lee. Lee back off to Olchinski. Oh, Kasakin with it. Working left side, fires to the baseline. That won't go. And collected down low by Panzo. This is Le Guin to the corner. 3 ball is no good from Plavsic. Ian Lee into the front court. So the foul here on Uros Plavsic. That'll be his first, team 4th. So the challengers bring it up. Out front, Ulchinski. Lee for 3. That banks in for Ian Lee. 11-8 the lead now for Hamiltonites. Le Guin down the lane, throws it up, good on the foul. Skender Adibe with his first foul and team second. Free throw here is good by Yannick Le Guin. Le Guin out of Rene, France. That's a new one this year. By the way, in case you're wondering if these are essentially international basketball teams, they are. As we have a whistle and a foul on the floor. Trey Edwards with his first, team 5th. The only person from Tennessee on this roster is Jordan Rawls. He's from Chattanooga. The rest of the people on this team from Chattanooga are Hamilton, Ontario, Mississauga, Ontario, Hamilton, Ontario, Hamilton, Ontario, Toronto, Ontario, Moscow, Russia, Rene, France, Abuja, Nigeria, and Ivanchika, Serbia. Now that's a roster full of international players. Down the lane, that's deflected. Now kick back out front. Lee with it. Trying to go back in the middle. That's stolen away. Out on the run with it is Kevon Ellis. Down the lane, trying to force that up. We have a whistle and a charge, I believe, on Kevon Ellis. That'll be his first and team 6th.
No, it's
so out on the wing, it comes now in the post. As they try to go down low, it's deflected out of bounds. And it will be Mountain Mission basketball. Trying to go back out front. Swing it over far side. That's deflected out of bounds. And it will remain Mountain Mission basketball. 5:05 to go in the half. 14-8 is the lead for Hamiltonites. In the post, it goes to Flo Tamba. Flo spins it back out front to Abdravu. Now Lee with it. Ian gets it on the wing, back to Tamba in the post. Flo working inside, fires no, but we have whistle and a foul. That'll be on Jason Jatobo, his first and team 7th. So Flo Tamba to the free throw line. By the way, Mountain Mission has plenty of foreigners on their roster, to say the least. They have 8 different countries represented on this team. Flo misses the free throw there. Flo Tamba, by the way, is going to Baylor to play basketball. So D1 commit there. And Daniil Kasatkin, number 11, who's on the bench at the moment, he's going to Penn State. So a couple of Division I commits on that Mountain Mission team.
I always love watching Mountain Mission. We've seen some amazing finals up here with Mountain Mission, and I believe it was against Our Savior.
Could be. Lee on the wing fires a 3. That's good. Ian Lee got a little bit of a step. 14-12. Down to 4 minutes to go in the half.
That's going to cut it to 2.
There's another steal. Back out on the run. Lee down the lane. Missed the runner. Tipped around. Back the other way comes LeGuen. On the lane, kicks it back out. And a little 10-footer won't go from Trey Edwards. And now Mountain Mission will slow it up. As they'll try to spin it out to Lee there from Virginia. As back out it comes for Kevon Ellis. Ellis trying to work right side. Back to LeGuen. Underneath runner, nope. And finally collected underneath for Mountain Mission. Coming up on 3 minutes to go in the half. 14-12 is the lead for Hamiltonite. Lee. Gonna dump it out high. Tamba wanted to step back when there's nowhere to go with it. Flings it back out front to Adebe. Trying to work baseline. Get back up, 3 ball. Nope. Off the mark for Suzuki. And now the Hawks bring it into the front court. Now post it goes. And that shot off the mark, but Flo Tamba will pick up the foul. The first on Flo. Team 3rd. Mountain Mission with 3 McDonald All-American nominees on this team. Flo Tamba, David Suzuki, and Daniil Kasatkin all were nominees. And they were the NACA runner-up in 2017.
And I believe Hamilton Heights won, didn't they? Is that right? Well, it was just last year, John.
Listen,
You've slept
if
since
you
then.
think my memory is going to allow me to remember that, I can barely remember who won like major titles in sports over the last year, let alone who won this tournament last year. Now, if I had a book somewhere that would say, I don't know, tell me that information, which I think it used to say in one of these books back years ago, but I don't think it does anymore. 15-12 is the lead for Hamiltonites, coming up on 2 minutes to go.
I am sure the girls won. Hamilton Heights girls did win last year's tournament.
I am positive that that's the case, yes. Kasatkin back out front. Off to Lee. Daniil gets a step. Oh, trying to go alley-oop down low to Tamba. And a little bit too tall for him. Back the other way on the run. Layup is good by Jordan Rawls. And it's 17-12, a minute and a half to go now in the first half. This is an extremely low-scoring first half of basketball. front, Suzuki off to Lee. Lee, a crossover, has that stolen right out of his hands. On the run, layup no good, but headed to the free throw line is Kevon Ellis.
You can see that steal here. Good pick on the replay.
So David Suzuki picks up his first, team fourth. That's just quick hands is all that is. And then he hustled into the front court to get this opportunity at the free throw line. The first one misses by Kevon, and he'll have another one coming. He's Euros Plavsic into the lineup for Hamilton Heights. Papus Mbia back in for the challengers. Down to 1 minute to go in the half. 18-12 is the lead for Hamilton Heights. Suzuki out front. Swings it off on the wing. Goes in the post. Kasakin has that blocked. We got a whistle and a foul called on Uweza Panzo. That's his second. And to the free throw line for Mountain Mission goes Daniil Kasakin. Free throw off the mark.
And just to confirm, our Savior did win that 4 o'clock game. So the winner of this game will be playing them at 8 o'clock tomorrow night here. That one will be.
That'll be a good game.
We'll be broadcasting that game tomorrow at 8 p.m.
So screen up front, working right side. And the layup good by Jordan Rawls. So 20-13. The lead now for Hamilton Heights. Down to 16 seconds to go. And we've got an illegal screen on Papus Mabia. That's his second and team fifth. So Rawls to bring it up into the front court. Get it back up top to Panzo, down to 6 seconds. 3 ball on the wing, that won't go, and we've got a push-off foul underneath. So Euros Plavsic with his second. And with 2 seconds left, Mountain Mission will play it in, having to go full court here. And it comes. That was wide open on the full court pass, and the layup at the buzzer is good. Well, that was way too easy for Papus Mabia.
Yeah, we're going to take a quick look at that.
I mean, that was way too big. There was nobody really in that half of the court.
And that's going to cut the lead to 5 going into the half. A little bit of momentum for
your first half scoring totals. First off, for Mountain Mission, Flo Tamba with 3 points, including 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Askenda Adabe with 1 point, 1 of 2 from the line. 8 points for Ian Lee, including 2 3-point field goals. Daniil Kasakin with 1 point. He was 1 of 2 from the line. And Papus Mabia with 2 points. For Hamilton Heights, 1 point for Kevon Ellis. He's 1 of 2 from the line. 10 points for Jordan Rawls. Yannick Le Guin had 3 points, including 1 of 2 from the line. Jason Jatobo with 1 point. He's 1 of 1 from the stripe. And Euros Plavsic with 5 points. He's 1 of 2 from the free throw line.
All right, we do have a lot of highlights to look over.
That was a really nice block on the inside. Flo Tamba actually made a couple of nice plays defensively. You'll notice a lot of those highlights start at the defensive end of the floor when It turns into offense. Another nice move by Flo underneath, getting around the defense, using Jatobo's height and size to his advantage.
Big block.
Quite a few highlights in that first half, considering
that's
it's only a 20-15
That's
game.
That's Lee off the glass, and he had a look earlier. He definitely had some space at the top of the key. I thought he was going to take it, but he didn't. As you mentioned, a very low-scoring game. You do see him come alive there behind the arc. We might see a little bit more perimeter shooting, see if they'll heat up a little bit, both teams.
Yeah, it's a really low-scoring game, which is relatively unusual, but both teams have kind of slowed it down a little bit. They've basically taken their time.
It was that great steal. He couldn't finish, but he did draw the foul. Again, we'd like to thank everyone for tuning in once again. All the praise goes to the Lord, but we do thank our sponsors, the best in the business. Bryan College, Pensacola Christian, Bob Jones University, Trinity Baptist College, Captain U. Great group that really prepares these young student athletes, help them find their ideal placement at the next level. Helps continue, and of course, 323 Sports, the number one name in team apparel. 323sports.com. Check them out. So,
well, we're at the half. 20-15 is the lead for Hamilton Heights. We'll take ourselves a little time out. When we come back, we'll get to your second half of our last game of the night. You're watching the NACA National Championship Tournament.
Educating students.
Educating students.
To become servants of Christ. Servants of Christ.
Para llegar a ser servidores de Cristo.
To make a difference in today's world.
Faire une différence dans le monde d'aujourd'hui.
Einen Unterschied in der heutigen Welt zu machen.
Fazer uma diferença no mundo de hoje.
تغييب الدنيا داير وزان.
Поможем изменить сегодняшний мир.
So right off the bat here in the second half, the ball goes into post to Uros Plavsic, who gets fouled and then finishes the movement with a two-hand dunk. So a chance to get a three-point play here. So the foul was on Papus Mabia. And Plavsic hits the free throw as well. 23-15 is the lead now for Hamilton Heights. Just underway here at half number 2. In the post, Tomba with it. Spins, fires. That won't go. And the rebound picked up underneath by Mountain Mission. Kasatkin out front. That pass deflected. Now runner in the lane is blocked. And a whistle and a foul called down low. So a foul will be on Jason Tobo. It's his second team first. Free throw here, rattles around it out. And Iskender Adebe will have another one coming. Makes 1 on a 2 that trip as Ian Lee back in. (23-16), 7:25 to go in the third. Kind of swinging out the far side to Rezentsev. Back around near side. 3 ball by Rawls is good. Jordan Rawls with his first 3 of the night. 26-16, the Hawks lead it. Daniil Kasatkin into the front court. Trying to work right side off to Lee. In the post, Tomba. Lee back out front, pull from the free throw line. That's no good. Rebound, Tomba underneath. And a push-off foul on Flo Tomba. That'll be his second foul and team second. Rawls trying to work up into the front court. Work right side. Pass goes off into the corner. Trying to kick it back out front. Rawls. This is Plavsic for 3. That won't go. And back the other way comes Mountain Mission. Lee into the front court. To the free throw line. Little up and under. Good pass underneath. Tomba tried to flip it on the reverse. That wouldn't go. And it will stay Mountain Mission basketball. Kasatkin gives it off in the corner. Now in the middle. Tomba goes around, misses the layup. And back the other way comes Jordan Rawls. Down to 6 minutes to go. Rawls up off the glass and scores. 28-16. Kasatkin off along the baseline. Challengers trying to rotate around. Lee's pass is stolen. And then a reach-in foul on Ian Lee. That's his first, team third. As Adebe back into the lineup for Mountain Mission. Rawls a deep 3. That rims off no good. And now Kasatkin to bring it up. Daniil into the front court. Back to the free throw line in the post, and that shot is good. Boy, nice move on the inside by Flo Tamba. Didn't even get fully all the way around, just kind of maneuvered himself enough to get the shot off. 28-18 in the post. Little touch pass across. The shot there by Jatobo wouldn't go. Back the other way down the lane, and the layup good by Yusuf Drabu. 28-20 Hamilton Heights. Floater from 10 feet won't go by Rawls. Rebound tracked down by Ponzo. Now Ruzensev swings it back over on the wing. 3 ball. That's way short by Plavsic. Try to swing it back over to Kasakin. Trying to come back out to the center court line. Now back the other way comes Ponzo. Alley-oop pass just a little bit too tall. Or else it was going to be a hammer dunk from Plavsic, but he still manages to correct himself in the air and lay it in. 30-20. And the post, Tamba spins, fires. That was partially blocked by Jatobo in the post. Back the other way on the run. This is Ruzensev. As he'll score in the post, making it.
Looks like he took a shot to the nose. Yeah, he took a good shot on that one.
So Kasakin brings it up, closing in on 3:30 to go in the third. Daniil gets a stab. Pretty good defense there by Jatobo. Just stayed straight up. Back to the way comes Rawls. Gives it up on the wing. 3 ball. That's good. Triple by Wazaponzo, and it's 35-20. Kasakin gets a step. Try to dump it down low. That's kicked out of bounds. There's Ian Lee into the lineup. Debe trying to dump it down low, and that's stolen away, and Hamilton Heights to bring it up. Under 3 minutes to go. Rawls spins underneath, and a little floater by Jason Jatobo. 37-20. Tamba from 10 feet, that's good. Good shot by Flo Tamba. 37-22. 2.5 minutes to go in the quarter. Rawls out to Ellis. Out in the corner, 3 ball. That's good. Triple by Trey Edwards. And it's 40-22. Lee trying to work left side. Gives it back up to Kasakin. Daniil in the post for Adrabu. And that's tracked down in the corner by Lee. And gives it up to Tamba. Trying to work back outside. Lee for 3. That rattles around and out. And the Hawks bring it up. Stolen by Kasakin, and they'll lay it up and in. Well, that was kind of a careless turnover. It's 40-24. That deflected out of bounds. And it will be Hamilton Heights basketball. So Yannick Le Guin back into the lineup. Three ball out front. That's a little short from Edwards. Back to the way comes Mountain Mission. Down the lane, runner won't go by Kasakin. On the post, Tamba, that's no good. And loose ball. And finally laid up and in underneath by Papus Mabia. (40-26). Try to swing it back around. Three ball, that won't go from Le Guin. We had a whistle and a travel called on Kevon Ellis. 40-26, the lead here for Hamilton Heights. Down to 25 seconds to go in the third. Adebe on the wing, in the post, Tamba. That pass deflected, now stolen away out of the run. Ellis down the lane and dunks it with two hands. (42-26), down to 5 seconds left. Three ball won't go. Rebound tipped out, and they will not get the shot off. So the third quarter ends with a bang off the dunk by Kevon Ellis. 42-26 as the lead for Hamilton Heights after three.
Well, that was a wild third quarter. They woke up. There's a deep three.
There's that move by Tamba in the lane where he just got about halfway turned around and still managed to finish it.
That was a big Euro step layup.
And again, the offense starts off the steal.
That was the shot. That was the shot. Took it across the nose. Another deep three, but hey, we're back to the action. Fourth quarter.
So on mission. Will try to get back in this game quickly. 42-26. If they don't, it's going to be a problem. And we got an illegal screen. So Flo Tamba will get called for his third foul. Team fourth. Actually, it's on Lee.
So unless something amazing happens, we're looking at a matchup with the Hamilton Heights in our Savior tomorrow night at 8 o'clock.
That'd be a good game.
There's a lot of ball to be played, but that's what it's looking like right now.
You never know. Mountain Mission could get hot and go on a scoring spree. They've done it in the past. And we got a whistle and a foul in the middle of the paint. So a foul on Kevon Ellis. That'll be his second and team second as well. As Chitobo checks out, Euros Plavsic back in for Hamilton Heights. And And Kasakin's three won't go. Rebound underneath, put back up, no. We got a whistle and a foul. So the foul on Yannick Le Guin, his first, team third. Free throw is good by Papus Mabia. So Papus with a pair. It's 42-28, down to 7 minutes to go.
Only a 14-point game. I could be getting ahead of myself here.
It could be. Anything's possible for Mountain Mission at this point. You know, if they hit 2 or 3 threes, they can be right back in it, and that's not out of the realm of possibility. Flo Tamba just rejected that ball all the way into the bleachers, but we have a whistle and a foul before that on Papus Mabia. That will be his fourth. Team fifth on Mountain Mission is Jordan Rawls to the free throw line. First one is good. And the second one short, and challengers will bring it up. Lee on the wing. We have another whistle down low. We have a whistle and a foul on Yannick Le Guin. That'll be his second foul. Team fourth on Hamiltonites. Lee back out front, 6:20 to go, 43-28. Runner on the baseline, no. We got a whistle and another foul. So Kevon Ellis with his third, team fifth. Free throw off the mark by Suzuki. And David makes one of two, 43-29. Pass across, now in the middle of the lane. Good pass underneath and a two-hand dunk by Uros Plavsic. Well, this 7-1 forward from Serbia got a step and just slammed it home. 45-29. And down the lane, that goes off the feet of Flo Tamba, and it will be Hamiltonites basketball. So Tomasi Gilgis Alexander into the lineup for the Hawks. And that deflected out of bounds. It will stay with Hamiltonites. Trying to kick it off into the corner. Alexander with it up front. 10-foot jumper is good by Uros Plavsic. Uros having himself a nice game. 47-29. Let's go underneath. Lee, nope, but he'll head to the free throw line. So Uros Plavsic will pick up his third and team sixth. Free throw here by Lee is good. And we'll have one more coming. And Lee's second free throw is good. (47-31). Let it go baseline. We got a whistle and a foul. Be on Papus Mabia, and that would be his 5th foul. Alexander inbounds it along the baseline. That knocked back out of bounds by Tamba. Kick back out, 3 ball, no good. Rebound underneath to Tamba. Off it comes to Lee. Lee working out front. It's a step down the lane, kicks it back out. Wilczynski tried to work there, and it's called for a push-off. So Kuba with his first, and team 7th. So Jason Totobo back in for the Hawks. Three ball in the wing, that's good. Triple by Weza Panzo. 50-31. Suzuki trying to dump that down low. It's picked off again. Panzo out on the run down the lane, off to Alexander. Kicks it back out. 3 ball on the wing. That won't go. And the rebound to Lee. Ian on the run ahead. That layup no good by Wilczynski. Panzo will lay it up and in. 52-31. Tamba down the lane, missed that. Whistle and a foul on Jason Totobo. That'll be her third team, or his third, excuse me, team 7th. So Flo Tamba to the free throw line for Mount Mission. Tamba's free throw is short. As into the lineup for Hamilton Heights comes Trey Edwards, along with Sam Ruzentsev and Keon Ambrose. Free throw good by Tamba. 52-32, coming up on 3 minutes to go. Alexander double team, swings it over on the near side to Ruzentsev. In the post, and the left-handed turnaround is good by Jason Totobo. 54-32. Suzuki out on the wing, 3 ball by Olchinski won't go. Hamilton Heights back on the run. That's knocked away and stolen by Lee. On the break, and that thrown away, and it will be Hawks basketball as Yannick Le Guin checks back in for Hamilton Heights. Skender Adebe, along with Richard Amuri and Mo Sila check into the lineup for Mountain Mission. Alexander into the front court. Down the lane, floats it off the glass. That won't go. Adebe up ahead to Olchinski. Pulls up and fires and scores. So Kuba with the bucket. 54-34, under 2 minutes to go now. Edwards. Back out to Alexander, who will restart. Down the lane and scores. Good move by Tomasi Gilgis Alexander. 56-34. Three ball in the wing. That won't go. Rebound underneath, put back up and in by Yusuf Drabu. And now 1:20 to go. 56-36. Back the other way. That was partially blocked. Madrabu with it. Off on the wing for Adebe. Now a three ball near side. That won't go from Uchinsky. The other way, down the lane, and the running one-hand dunk by Keon Ambrose is good. 58-36. Down to 50 seconds to go in the game. And down the lane, and that gets knocked out of bounds, and it will be Hamilton Heights basketball, 40 seconds left.
We do have some highlights, so hang around. We're going to roll them as Mr. John Chappell reads the player stats.
Just deflected into the front court, knocked out of bounds. Down to 22 seconds left.
Let's just take a peek. Tomorrow's action.
And they'll fade away from 15 feet. That won't go. Now they'll push it ahead. And down to 13 seconds left. And we got a whistle and a foul down low. So Mo Sila will pick up his first. So Sam Ruzentsev to the free throw line. Yes, that one's good. And we'll have one more coming. The 6'6" guard out of Moscow, Russia. Under 10 seconds to go now. 60-36. Out front, long three. That's off the mark. Rebound to Le Guin, and he'll fire at the buzzer. That's no good. And that'll do it. 60-36 is the final as Hamilton Heights defeats Mountain Mission. Your final scoring totals, first off for Mountain Mission, Daniil Kasatkin with 3 points, including 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Papus Mabia with 6 points, including 2 of 2 from the line. Yusuf Adrabu with 4 points tonight. Ian Lee with 10 points, including 2 3-point field goals and 2 of 2 from the free throw line. Kuba Olchinski with 2 points. David Suzuki with 1 point, 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Iskender Adebe with 2 points. He was 2 of 4 from the line. 8 points for Flo Tamba. He was 2 of 4 from the free throw line. For Hamilton Heights, Kevon Ellis 1 point, 1 of 2 from the line. Weza Panzo with 8 points, including 2 3-point field goals. Trey Edwards with 1 3. Tomase Gilgis-Alexander with 2 points. Keon Ambrose with 2. Sam Ruzentsev with 4 points, including 2 of 2 from the line. Yannick Le Guin with 3 points. He was 1 of 2 from the stripe. Jason Jatobo with 5 points. He was 1 of 1 from the line. 14 points for Euros Plavsic. He was 2 of 3 from the free throw line. 16 points for Jordan Rawls, including a 3 and 1 of 2 from the free throw line.
What a game.
Yep, and we'll have another good one for you tomorrow at Hamilton Heights and
Our Savior tomorrow
Our Savior.
night.
Yeah, that'll be a really good game tomorrow night.
And we're gonna have a the Hamilton Heights girls are going to be back out 11:30 in the morning. I believe that's going to be our opening game, and they're going to be playing. It's going to be a rematch of last year's championship game against TPLS. Looking forward to that one.
Ooh, that could be really good. All right, well, we'll be back with you tomorrow. We hope you enjoyed day 1 of broadcasting from the 2018 NACA National Championship Tournament. We'll be back with you tomorrow right here. And for now, have a great night, everybody.